Hey, what's going on, guys? It is CryptoBestBuys back for another video. In today's video, I want to talk about NEO and the NEO token and give you guys my price prediction. So, what actually is NEO? Well, NEO quotes itself as the building blocks for the next generation internet. So, NEO provides a full stack of features and infrastructure you need to compete and complete decentralized applications. So, NEO's token is the native NEO token, and token holders are the owners of the network and are able to participate in governance. So that means people who actually have their token can make decisions where the company is pushing forward to in the future. So NEO holders also receive passive distribution of the network utility token gas, and that means no staking required, which means NEO, you don't have to lock in your tokens to get this reward. So gas rewards are increased for voting participation. Gas is used to pay for network fees, smart contract deployments, and used in DApp purchases. So NEO is currently sitting at $10.32, up around 7% in the last 24 hours, with a volume of $730 million and a market cap of $730 million, and then volume of $82 million in the last 24 hours. So let's have a look at the price chart and where I think NEO is going in the future. So NEO is currently sitting at 10.28 USD. As we've seen in the last sort of day or so, even, over the last sort of day and a half, we've seen NEO up 15%, which is really, really good. NEO hit a local high of around 10.5 sort of 12 hours ago, and has bounced back a little bit since then. But where do I think NEO is going in the future? Well, as you can see by this blue line that I've outlined, this is the trend line, this is the movement that we're going to be looking at for this move. So NEO broke out, it had a fake out and then broke out back out above $10, hit a local low of about 9, sort of 9.5, and then tested resistance at this 9.5 level, as we can see here, and then it completely broke out. So where do I think NEO is going from here? Well, we've seen a massive increase in volume. This spike for NEO is not really sort of anything new. We've seen it before here, whether that was selling pressure or buying pressure, but it's nothing, I don't think this spike is fueled by any news or anything like that. Nothing that I've stumbled across, but it's simple TA, guys. We've seen a breakout and people are just latched onto it as it's become a trending crypto in the Binance app and sort of that sort of thing. But NEO is going to be testing this trend line quite soon. So the next couple of days, we're going to see it. In the next couple of hours, we're going to see it test this trend line, sort of at that 10.2 mark. It might float around here a little bit, but this trend line is going to be really, really important for what we're seeing in the future. Now, personally, I think we're going to see a breakdown. The only reason I say that is because once we test this trend line, if we don't hit support at a sort of 10.15, we're just going to free fall back towards 10 and then 9.5 again. And the reason I say that is because it's pretty obvious from what we've seen in the past from NEO. Even here, even though it was the opposite, it just tends to love to wick on these 15-minute candles. It loves a good pump in really, really short amount of time. Story of my life. But NEO is gonna have a really, the next couple of hours are gonna decide where this movement's gonna go. If we hit support at 10.2 and then bounce back, we could see it push highs of sort of 12, but we're kind of in price discovery mode for the last couple of days. Like this month, I don't imagine we're gonna have many orders sort of at that 10.4 level where we were sitting at before. This was local resistance back at the start of the month, but I don't think those orders are really going to be there. So if we can break past 10.4, I can easily see us hitting another 5 to 10% gain in a pretty short amount of time, which would put us near that $11 mark. I think $11, if we bounce back off this local resistance, we're going to see $11, no doubt about it, but it might take just a little bit of time. But if we do see a breakdown, NEO is certainly going to plummet sort of back down towards at least below $10. So I would say right now, just see where it's going to go in the next couple of hours. Have a look at this trend line. I'm sure you guys can draw this up yourself. This is just on the 15-minute or so. But see where it's going to go in the next couple of hours and see how it reacts to this trend line. A breakdown would see us hit something like this. Wrong tool. A breakdown would easily see us hit something like this. That's scenario 1, and scenario 2 is going to be a push up towards 11. So we're going to see either one of these. I would say the most likely case, if we do get enough volume, I would say hitting 11 is pretty reasonable. Honestly, I'd put about a 50-50 on each of these. However, let's have a quick look at the 4-hour. We can see NEO has been in a massive downtrend sort of recently. So ever since March, it hit a local high of $14 and is down nearly 30%. So this could be a start of a big movement for NEO. Personally, I think we will see that rebound off this trend line, and I think we could push $11 easily and then consolidate at that level for the next couple of days. I would say personally, if you're looking to get into NEO, just have a look at this trend line. Set orders at around about 10.2 and then have a really close eye on it. If it's breaking out, I would say, just scale up, have orders at 10.2, 10.3, and then we might see a breakout to 11. But if we do see that breakdown, have orders at sort of 9.8 to 9.9. But what we don't want to see is NEO hit near enough $9 again, because that's going to remove all volume and all kind of pump we see. But NEO is really on the up right now, so I would say sort of have a look at the trend line that I've mentioned before. If you're having orders, have a look around that $10 mark. But that has been all for this video. If you guys want any other videos on any other cryptos, just let me know. But it has been your boy. I'll see you guys in the next one.